Hello chomie, welcome back to Gossip Cafe. My name is Kay. If you're new here, welcome. If you're a returning subby, thank you so much for gracing us with your presence once again. Your love and your presence is highly appreciated over here. So guys, this video was requested. I would say it was a suggestion from one of the loveliest ladies that we have here on YouTube. She's got a YouTube channel. Her name is Cynthia. So Sis Cynthia is one of those people that are keeping us grounded on this YouTube channels or on this YouTube streets, because when she says no, she is definitely meaning no, because you are not doing right. And when you are doing right, she is clapping hands for you. She is one of the purest people that we have here on our YouTube channel. She's fun, she's funny, and she's so relatable. So she actually came up with this idea when I posted on my community tab that I was suffering from costochondritis for a couple of weeks ago. And she said, you know what, you need to talk about this on your YouTube channel so that you can help out someone out there who might be suffering the same thing and they don't know what it is. So also, before we get into this video, I just want to say I am not a practicing medical person. I have no educational background when it comes to medicine. And anything that I will be talking about on this video, it is based on my experience and based on some of the researches that I've done. Because obviously when you are sick and you are trying to figure out what is it, and your doctor is telling you that this is the problem here, and the doctor doesn't give you more information, you need to do your own research in order for you to be able to beat whatever that you are suffering. So without further ado, let's get into this video.
Welcome to Gossip Cafe.
So guys, as I said, I'm going to be telling you about my costochondritis story. Firstly, this video, I don't want it to be long because costochondritis is not a big thing to deal with. It can be, but you can actually go on without having any chronic problems or any fatal problems with it if everything is going super well. So a couple of weeks ago, I had a chest pain and all of those things, and I couldn't breathe properly, and I was like, what is the problem? And for me, I thought it was actually my lungs or my heart, because I couldn't take in my breath. I couldn't sleep. I couldn't do anything, but I had no high fever. I had absolutely nothing wrong with my lower body, but my chest was like inflamed. It was actually worse than ever. So this is how it is. Then I went to the doctor. Obviously, the doctor told me that I am suffering from costochondritis. It's not the heart problem. It's not the lungs problem. So they checked. Obviously, that's what you need to do. If you're experiencing chest pains, you need to go to your nearest doctor, because costochondritis, it presents itself as a heart problem, or your lungs are having the pain, but it's actually not. But you need to make sure with your GP, with your clinic, that it is not one of your respiratory organs or your actual lungs or heart. You know, that's what I'm trying to say. So what is this? What is this costochondritis? This costochondritis, you've got a bone here in the middle of your rib cage, and you've got your rib cage. So this bone is called the sternum, or it is called the breastbone. So on your breastbone is not fully like one bone with your actual rib cage. It has a connection. So there's a connection, there's a cartilage that connects both of them, right? So on that cartilage can be inflamed. That's what costochondritis is. When that cartilage is inflamed, sometimes it's attacking almost all your rib cage side or whatever, but sometimes it's one or two. But the pain, guys, the pain is excruciating. The pain is unbearable. I mean, I was praying to die at that point of time. I was praying to God that I cannot take this pain anymore, because you cannot sleep, you cannot move, you cannot breathe properly. It's just too much. And the pain, firstly, it starts here, and the next thing, it moves to your arms and all of those things. Most of the times they say it attacks your left hand side, but it attacked me on my right side. So the inflammation was on my right side, obviously. So everything, every right side's up on my upper body was like aching. I was like literally going crazy. So I went to the doctor. Obviously the doctor didn't give me the right medication, which is the painkillers. There is no other right medication. That's the only thing that you will get, is the inflammatory medication, which you need to have 1000 milligrams, if I'm not mistaken, how you say the grams of the painkiller or something like that. For me, it was like 200, and I couldn't bear the pain. Still, with all those pills that I took, I couldn't, from my doctor. Fortunately, we've got a friend from Germany who's a virologist and a doctor. We spoke about the whole thing, because she was coming for a holiday. She's here in South Africa now. She was coming for a holiday. She's got a house here as well as Germany. So we tell her what is the problem, because I was not getting like properly right. I was like sick. The pain was like there. And also my doctor did give me a letter to go for a scan, so that they can scan my organs if there's something wrong. But he said, no, this looks like costochondritis. It's not something that you need to be really alarmed. So the doctor, our friend from Germany, was telling us that, you know what, this thing is definitely very painful, and it is not a threat to your life, but it can be if you still cannot breathe properly. You might suffer from a pneumonia, because you don't breathe properly. You don't put in the air and you don't put out the air. So your lungs is under a lot of strain because of that, and you might suffer from the actual pneumonia. And I was like, my doctor didn't tell me about all these things. And she said, no, don't worry, I'm gonna bring you all the prescribed pills, and the pills that will make your stomach, because the prescribed pain or inflammatory pills are very heavy, that you might actually suffer from your actual what you call your actual inner things in your stomach. So yeah, guys, that's the thing. And also, as I said to you guys, do not take that pain in your chest lightly. You need to see your doctor as soon as possible, because it might be something different from the costochondritis. It might not be costochondritis. So as I said, it's the inflammation of your cartilage between your rib cage and the actual breastbone. Yeah, I think you understand. And I try to make sure that I'm not using the science terms. I try to make this video to be as far as for you to understand, because also on my side I did not understand the whole thing when the doctor was like, no, and I was like, what is this? What's going on? How does it happen? So we're moving to how do you get your breastbone or your ribs to be inflamed? Actually, guys, there is no actual proven thing that might happen that you did in order for you to get this. It might be because you had a bad turn. It might be because you were carrying heavy stuff that your ribs stepped. It might be because you went for a gym and you lifted some heavy loads. There's a lot of things, and it might also caused by infection from your lungs or somewhere in your respiratory organs, or respiratory tract. So that's the thing. It is as simple as like that. There is nothing more to say about it, and I hope you understood. Please do ask me more questions down below if you would like to know more about anything that has to do with costochondritis. I will try my best to actually give you all the information that I have. And also on your side, you are welcome to do your research And also you are welcome to seek information from your closest clinic. I don't know if they will give you all the information, as I went to the doctor, a qualified doctor who's got the degrees and all of those things, and they did not give me the whole information, as if I was not paying my whole money, my own money, to the doctor. But anyway guys, thank you so much for watching till this far. Please do me a favor, subscribe if you're not, and make sure that you hit the notification bell. Come back again for more dose of this. I'm kidding, for more dose of umkosi. Bye guys.